This week we're going on board one of our neighbours' boats, the Stella Maris. She's not a sailing yacht or a power cruiser, but in fact one of North Shield's finest fishing trawlers. We give you a full tour, show you what life on board is like, and find out why I was left speechless. Hey everyone, and welcome back to this week's video. We've got something a little different again for you today, and if you remember at the start of our last video I was walking through North Shield's fish quay. Well, if you've missed it, I'm going to put a clip up on the screen now. We're just heading back to Takaza now, but I just thought I'd show you the famous North Shield's fish quay. It's not so busy today. I think all the boats must be out at sea. The black boat is the prawn. She's one of our neighbours in our marina. She must be down here dropping her fish off. So you might have picked up from that clip that North Shields is the largest prawn port in England, and that's where we're currently living aboard our yacht Takaza. Well, not actually in the prawn port, but a nice little marina a little bit further up the river. One of our favourite things about boat life is meeting different people, and in our marina we actually have our own resident fishing fleet. I've always been interested in the fishing industry, and I've always wanted to check out a trawler. So the Stella Maris has a live-aboard crew, Sammy and Jason, who live aboard 10 months of the year and go out fishing in all conditions. A big thank you to these guys for the fresh prawns. We're now going to head over to the Stella Maris, where the skipper, Colin Graham, is going to show us around. And if you can hear some funny noises in the background, don't worry about it. It's just our friend Lee, who didn't want to be on camera, but you can certainly hear her. Just, yeah, if you tell us a bit about the boat then. So Stella Maris.
So the Stella Maris, she was built 10 years ago in Scotland, and then she was transferred over to Ireland for a fit out. We had coat nozzle fitted. She's got a 5-ton bollard pull. She's kitted out with a Doosan engine, Perkins auxiliary engine for the electrics, genset.
Does that take quite a lot of maintenance?
Yeah, well, this is a heavily maintenance boat, this one, like 250 hours, unlike some.
Yeah.
Every 250 hours she gets a full beat up.
Yeah.
Oil, filters, clutch oil, main engine, auxiliary engine, you name it, it gets done. Every 250 hours regardless. Yeah. We fish out of North Shields in the winter, but it's the biggest prawn port in the UK.
And how far do you go offshore?
Anywhere.
Anywhere?
Anywhere where there's
So could it just be like a couple of miles, or could it be like 50 miles?
Minimum about 6 miles for us.
Is that because do you have to go at least 6 miles?
No, you don't have to, no. It's just, that's where we like to fish.
And it's prawns?
Prawns with bottom trawl. Our main catch is nethrops, which is your prawns, langoustines.
Yeah. And
then we've got fish, mainly bottom fish, so you get like cod white and haddock, plaice, sole, Dover sole, halibut, all them sorts of monkfish. And then in the summer, from like April, May, back end of May, we'll head up to Eyemouth in the summer.
Yeah.
And then we'll be there till September fishing out of Scotland.
So you staying in Eyemouth Harbour, do you?
Yes, we'll land in Eyemouth Harbour and we'll just work through. and then we'll be back in September for the winter fishing here.
And how many crew do you have when you go out then?
There's myself and 2 crew.
Right. And when you go like fishing, how long are you actually fishing for? Is it like just for the day? Or?
All depends. Sometimes if the fishing's not as fruitful as we'd like it to be, we'll work the lamb chop, which is like 38 miles like east of the town.
Yeah.
So we'll do like 2 or 3 days, come in, land, and then back out.
Yeah.
But if there's a fishing on the doorstep, we're just in and out daily.
And how long have you had this boat then?
I've owned this boat for about 5 years now. 5 years.
What got you into like trawling then?
Just fancy giving it a go.
Yeah.
That was
Is this your first boat? Or
no, I've owned a few boats. First boat was a little wooden boat called the Trustful.
Yeah.
And then I had another boat, a steel boat, we called the Bonaventure. Sold that off to buy this. Purchased another boat called the Valiant, which was a Margarita.
So not the Valiant that you got over there.
Yes,
it's that one.
That's one. So I've got a couple of boats now, but I would probably say this is the.
And you have other skippers that work on the other ones.
Got other skippers working the other boats, yes.
So you're always the skipper of this one.
I'm always on this one.
Yeah.
Aye.
And then you pull it all through. And then it goes right in there.
Your cut end comes up here. Right. So you've got your hopper here.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, you've got. You sort your prawns and your fish.
Yeah.
You'll have 3 men standing here. You've got water. It's a water tray, so you've got water comes out. So any unwanted bycatch comes out of there. That comes down here.
Yeah.
Straight back out.
Oh, down there, yeah.
Yep.
So do the prawns just get put in from the top then? They drop down?
So your prawns, so when you've got your cod end at the back of the boat, you've got your 5-ton Gilson winch.
Yeah.
It'll pick your cod end up. That'll swing into the hopper.
Yeah.
You pull the cod end string, or your catch comes down, and then it'll be ready for sorting.
Yeah.
So you've got your live langoustines, your big prawns. They'll be thrown in here, which is collected in the baskets. Your prawns will go in here, they'll go into the prawn washer. From the prawn washer, they'll
Does you actually wash them?
Yeah.
Lord. So what does this look like? Did you just put them in top there?
Yeah, just put them in here. This is seawater, and that turns.
Ah.
And then from there, they get boxed into the fish room on ice.
Down here, yeah. No, it's quite big down here.
You know, 150 boxes in total.
And what's these then? These are these trawl doors?
Yeah, they are trawl doors. So they're attached to the end of the sweep.
And what are they for? What do they do? Just add the weight?
Your trawl doors are towed at the back of the boat at a V.
Yeah.
And they'll keep your net open, the mouth of the net open.
Ah, right, okay.
So the pressure, like the water flow, the pressure in the door, that keeps your mouth of your net open.
Yeah. Right.
So the bigger your net, the bigger your trawl doors.
And do you have 2 of these, or is it just
There's
one?
one either side.
Yeah.
So one either side of the wing of the net.
Okay, I just want to jump in here to explain this a little further and show you a diagram of a typical arrangement of a trawl net. On the right hand side you'll see the cod end. This is where the haul is kept, and this part of the net has the finished mesh. Towards the left of the diagram you'll see the trawl doors, which are also called otter boards. These are the metal plates that we've just seen that keep the end of the net open. These are attached to the net by sweeps. Okay, back to the video. And how much net do you have, like in length?
Well, we tow big gear for the size of the boat. These nets are 32 fathom.
Yeah.
So you've got 32 fathom, 50 fathom a sweep, 125 fathom a wire. So your net's like, you know, it's like a half a mile at the back of the boat when you're towing
Half a
along.
mile.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a canny area like.
Do they take a lot of like upkeep as well?
Nets cost a fortune and they take a lot of upkeep.
Do the lads fix? That's when all the time fixing them up.
When we're not at sea, we do the net repairs and any maintenance what needs doing, you know.
Yeah. So this is downstairs in the fish room.
Yep. So here Port and starboard side, you've got your ice ponds. These get filled with ice.
So do you have to fill them every time you go out?
Every time we go out into the...
Where do you get your ice from? Fish key?
We get the ice from the fish key, the ice plant.
Yeah.
The big pipe comes down, fires the ice either side. We've got a ton of ice either side. And then we'll box up at the back moving forward.
Yeah. How much does ice cost then?
It's about £35 a tonne.
Right.
So it's about 70 quid.
We're heading down into the engine room next, but before we do, Sammy and Jason let us have a nosy around their living quarters, starting off with the galley.
What? It's a little bit plush, isn't it?
What more do you want? Yeah? When we do 3 days and the thing we're piling in there for a steamy shower. Yeah? Not really, you'll go there.
So the shower in here.
Shower netty.
Ah, yeah. It's like a little wet room, isn't it?
Little wet room, aye.
You've been cleaning in there, haven't you? It smells of bleach.
3 of them. Hot steamy showers.
Oh yeah.
What's in here? Does that just look like a cupboard?
That's just Sammy's
That's what,
cupboard.
that's what Sammy's naughty.
That's it. Sammy's already cupboard, aye.
Yeah. So this is the engine room.
Bloody hell.
It's immaculate. Has that like just had a fresh paint job?
No, nah. That's how we'll keep it. Keep Alan well. Try and keep Alan well.
So what make is this engine then?
It's a Doosan.
Yeah.
320 horsepower on a donkey gearbox, spinning a 4-blade propeller in a port nozzle.
How much fuel does this run like on your average fishing trips?
On an average fishing trip, you'll probably burn 200 plus litres a day.
I just can't get over how clean it is. I wish my engine looked like this.
We'll carry 4,000 litres of fuel, 500 litres of water.
God, so how much does 4,000 litres of fuel roughly cost you then?
All depends on the prices really.
Yeah.
Aye. We'll carry 1,000 litres of engine hydraulic oil.
Is that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that like for the winches and stuff?
That's for the winches. We've got a full filtration system on there.
Yeah.
What most boats will not have. We've got 2 hydraulic pumps back to back for the hydraulics.
Yeah.
We've got our little Perkins gen set.
Is that like the generator?
That's the Jenny.
Yeah.
And
so you use that for power, like when you.
It's just when the main engine shut down, we use the Jenny.
Yeah.
And got duplex fuel system.
Is that the white things?
Yeah.
There.
And obviously 2 fuel tanks, port and starboard.
Yeah.
And we've also got 2 donkey pumps, 2-inch, what run the pro washer, deck hose, and the tray.
Right. So with the two fuel tanks then, does it use fuel from both of them at the same time, or do you use one first and then the other?
No, it'll use the fuel simultaneously, like port and starboard.
Yeah.
So they'll drain down together.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks to Colin, Sammy and Jason for the tour. Hope you've all enjoyed it and found it interesting. Now, why was I left speechless? So, as I said earlier, I've never been on a fishing trawler before, and I didn't really know what to expect, but I did think it would stink of fish, be a bit scruffy, rusty, and not have very nice living quarters for the crew. But, wow, was I wrong? The Stella Maris was immaculate inside and out. I just could not believe how clean it was. There was no smell of fish anywhere, not even in the fish holes. It was so well maintained and clean. And the living quarters for the crew were spotless and really comfortable, even with a widescreen TV and carpets in the bedroom. The Stella Maris is a real credit to you lads, and thanks so much for having us aboard.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoy our videos, you can support us for free by liking, sharing and subscribing to our channel. You can also support us by buying us a coffee on our coffee page. We're currently planning our haul out for this year, and there's quite a few big jobs on the list this time, including replacing the sail drive diaphragm and the rudder bearings. Plus, if there's enough money in the pot, which we're hoping there is, we're going to do quite a bit of cosmetic work to Takaza, so she really looks her best this season. See you next time.